I know you have to do what's best for the community, but also, emotion aside, it's a business decision. You're representing other people that aren't here. The entire community does not fit in this room, just the loudest people. So for you to say you're not going to entertain and higher number.
So I guess at this point, you know, what I would really appreciate, everybody likes to clap and be nice, but she has a point. She's right. She has a right to speak. So entertain us. What would your offer be at this point if we were to hear it?
What would our new updated offer be?
Yes.
We would ask that you set a new due date and all offers be in by that point. We really need to think about, you know, other than just on a dime. We could have done it by 9 last night, but we did back time instead. We thought the due date had passed.
I think that no matter what your new offer is, HERTH is going to continue to raise money, and this is going to continue just to be a circle. We're going to keep coming up with the money because that's how the community is.
But that would benefit the community, though.
We are
Pays
not the
more.
loudest people, and some of us are just the most interested.
I'd also say there's actually only 10% of the people that have fundraised. There's 200 people, there's about, what, 1,600 people that live in the township.
Yeah, more of us would be here if the meeting was done at 9 a.m. on the Monday.
The community hasn't put funding forward for you to hit the goal.
So-
Who speaks who's going to speak in front of, or is for HERTH? The one person. I'm going to ask you a question. I just want whoever the one person is. Who are you?
I've been asked to talk.
My name is Tina Martin, I live in the village. From
The-
the beginning, my
the-
understanding was
the-
HERTH got
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So I had a question that I wanted to ask for one person, whoever the spokesperson is for HERTH.
Hi, my name
Is
is
that-
Alex McKenzie. I'm a real estate agent from Traverse City. I'm representing HERTH in this.
So you can speak on behalf of HERTH and make decisions for them?
I've been asked to speak on behalf of HERTH.
Okay, so here's my question. Can HERTH match the 730? No, that's not an, come on. That's a legitimate question.
I wasn't here last time. And so you guys said 625 you were willing to accept with Sherry's offer, okay? So we went back and we went to work to decide if we could make 625. We asked Sherry to still, if she wanted to in her generous heart, to give you the $100,000 on top of that. We could handle the 625 ourselves. That's her decision. It's her money. She can do what she wants. We're speaking for the community. You people told me in May to go out and get money. I did exactly what you asked. I did, as I got a lot of money. I guess I could get more, Matt, if that's what it's really all about. But I think that we have shown you that it's more about a community, as Debbie said. And upsetting this community and the way that it has gone, it is not good for any of us, especially me. Okay? I'm at my wit's end with all of this. We've done as much. You guys ask us for something, we go back and we do it again and again and again and again. And we have stood in front of this board and let you know that we're here. We're going to take care of this building. We're going to make sure that it goes on for years to come as a community building. Okay? I don't know what else we can do. I guess if you told us today that we had to go get $730,000, I've been told by somebody that they would give it to us. But I don't think that that's fair to your community either. Okay? You told us we had last look anyway, so what's the difference? We gave you $625. I don't know what else you want from us.
The question is...
Don't clap. Don't clap,
yeah,
please.
let's not
Kill
clap.
the clapping.
So the last look portion of it, we do have an offer of the 730.
But you don't have that as
So-
a P1. You have that as a R2. So she would have to get all of that switched again, go through everything that needs to be done. We can take over the P1.
Actually, you can't.
We can. We have got a lawyer. We've gotten
Okay.
3 lawyers.
That's something
Just
we'll-
stop, Matt.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're,
let's-
Preston
this-
even
this
said you
isn't-
could.
yeah.
This isn't.
We have a motion on the table.
Right, thank you,
Quite
Dorrance.
frankly, this is whatever, whatever the board wants. Is there any other discussion?
Yeah, I mean, I've had about 10 minutes to look at the business plan, and I've had a little more time to look at the financials that were provided by HERTH. And as a business owner of 40 years and running a corporation, I see the success possibility of you making your mortgage payment with the information you provided, which increases your sales by 10 times what they have been in the last 15 years. I would say we'll be sitting here a year from today, and the Alden Bank will own the building. Period.
But that's,
Different concept than what we've had with you in the past. We're going to own it now. It is our business to make money. Before it was not, and you know that, and you are our liaison.
I was your-
You're supposed to be supporting us.
I was your liaison, and you had a free building for 15 years.
Not 15, not myself.
Oh, excuse me, 13 years.
but really, the motion's what we have to deal with at this
Well,
point. You
it's
guys
here.
made a
You had a
motion.
free building for 13 years.
All right. Handle this.
Okay.
Is there any discussion on the motion?
I still want to vote on the motion that I made.
And I would like to add something to that motion, that the money would be put in escrow by September 5th, 2025 at Riverside Title for closing. If you don't mind adding that to your motion.
That works for me,
With as-is conditioning
as is.
and no contingencies.
As is, and then
Yeah.
done.
And they will
No.
cover all closing costs.
Is there any, I need 1 minute to look at this. There's a couple, since this came in so late, is there any other issues that we need to be aware of, like inspection-wise, or that's all waived, right? Dan?
Dan?
Yes, really the only contingency, they have,
Oh, it says no.
environmental, and just ask
Yeah.
for any copies of reports that you had, we don't have any reports, so I'm assuming that's not a contingency. Funding by, September 25th,
I can add it.
and they're offering to close within 14 days after that, that's how the offer is.
Funding by September 25th?
September 5, 2025, yeah, in escrow at Riverside Title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said,
There's
as
no-
is.
There's no inspection period, and it's as is. Closing shall be held 14 calendar days after.
And they will pay for all closing costs.
Yes.
So is there any further discussion?
Can you have that money put in by,
Can I ask a clarification question? Sorry.
Go ahead, Sherry.
So by closing costs, are you saying that HERTH would pay for commission to the realtor, the sellers are, the buyers are?
if we
No,
accept
whatever
it-
the closing cost is, we'll have to pay the realtor fees.
Okay, okay.
if we accept a lower offer, that, in all fairness, right?
Okay.
Okay, so can you have the money in by September 5th prior to the next meeting at Riverside?
But the loan from Alden is when that will close, that will depend on the process of Alden.
But, and that's fine, but if those requirements are not made, then the closing won't happen, obviously. So it needs to be there by September 5th.
Can I talk for a second?
Sure.
So you're talking about the money going into escrow by the 5th, that's the earnest money deposit specified in the purchase agreement in the amount of $10,000, correct?
Well, no, full payment.
There's a 30-day financing contingency in the offer, so we'll, hopefully we have an executed purchase agreement soon. Then Alden will have what they need to move towards funding the loan. So,
Because
we need until the 25th.
we will be planning on making the award either in its September board meeting. That's why I
Okay.
want the 5th, because the meeting is on the 8th.
I don't know if that's enough time to get the money funded, the
So,
loan.
except for the Alden piece.
Except for
So
the
you-
Alden
so
piece.
if
The
you
rest
put-
of it, I think,
So I think
I don't
that
wanna
was
speak
the
for-
clarification that you just said that you could do. You could have all the money except for the Alden piece in escrow
Is that correct?
at Riverside Title by
Okay,
basically a week from Friday. You have
okay.
2 weeks.
I misunderstood. Thank you.
And I can have more, so just
You'll need some closing costs. They can give you the closing cost information, I'm sure. They're very good over there.
I guess I would like to say, I appreciate all the efforts of everyone, but you have to understand that we couldn't continue the way we were doing it with the situations that were going on and our liability. We had to remove ourselves from it. We wanted HERTH to succeed as a building, as it is. We never wanted anyone to tear it down or make a parking lot. Never was discussed here. We do have to put it up, and we have to put a public value on it. That's part of our diligence, but you made us out like we're money. You know, it's our financial responsibility, and I know a lot of people understand that. I want you to understand that we're trying to work with you guys on this.
but you're trying to sell something you don't have. This whole arch, just put a total wrench in.
I understand that we wanted to make it more of a tofu building. We wanted to make it something that anyone could buy. If you couldn't buy it, what would we do with it then? It would have to sit vacant because we can't continue with you as it was.
Well, okay,
Or-
we're good with all the zoning. Move on. Any further discussion?
No, none for
Okay,
me.
now we'll do a roll call vote.
Soper,
Yes.
Jensen,
Yes.
Amos.
No, only because of, it's not the highest price that I feel the township should be looking at, for the record.
Husband, yes. Holtz,
No.
Motion passes. We'll look for a closing. Okay, now we'll move on. We'll go and need a motion to go into closed session.
I'll make a motion to recess to a closed session pursuant to Section 8(1)H of the Open Meetings Act to consider material exempt from discussion or disclosure by state or federal statute, specifically a written legal opinion by legal counsel regarding the matter regarding the HERTH. The matter discussed is exempt from disclosure under Section 12(1)G of the Freedom of Information Act.
I'll second that.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye, please. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll go to closed session.